mostly good to go. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna get this started in 5 minutes. Oh god, I'm so tired. Just very sleepy right now. Hi, you two. Get out of this fucking load screen. It's loud as hell. Oh, April, you used to be fun. Do you remember that? Do you remember being fun instead of being, like, relegated to this? I remember that. Wasn't even that long ago. No, it was pretty long ago. Camera feels more responsive out here. That's pretty wild.
There are guards everywhere, I swear to God. The Azadi are paranoid, and with good reason.
Turn around, April. Turn all the way around. Oh, yeah. When you get it in this angle and you're just there's no point in doing this. Hey, April, do you like being in this game? Hey, April, do you think you have an aspiring future ahead of you? Hey, April, do you think 2020 is gonna get any better? Oh, shit. Alright, I think I said I would give this 5 minutes, but I lied. Let's just get fucking going. Thanks, Adam, for the compliment. This is the mistake I'm making right now. I don't know what my objective is, and luckily April doesn't write it down. So that's super. Only Zoe is allowed to keep notes.
This Azadi technology is spreading like a weed. Soon there will be machines attached to every building in Mercuria.
Are people in fucking, people around these parts, like freedom fighters here, Luddites or some shit?
People are so easily seduced by new inventions, they don't stop to ask if they really need it.
But, like, nobody explains what these do. They're just like, grr, this machinery, and it's like, well, what is it? Hey, lady.
I'm thinking about moving back to the Southlands. For one, it's a lot warmer.
Fascinating. I think I'm going to the magical ghettos. Alright. I hope that there's no more door action because, like, oh my gosh. Oh, these are some twisting paths.
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
There's nothing on his table.
Wizard, witch, or warlock may require, using only the finest organic ingredients: elguan bladders, rat tails, dung.
Wait, that man. He looks very familiar. Why am I thinking of moving stairways? Good God, Roper Clacks.
At your service,
It's like you would have
milady.
had to have just
What
played the
may I
previous
do
game
for-
to remember who
Wait.
this dude is.
I know
He's the
you.
wizard
Where
who,
do
like,
I know you
took the wind, and it was
from?
just a big old turd that you got stuck in a
April.
calculator
April
somehow?
Ryan.
Oh, well...
How lovely to see you.
Say what?
It's been too long, my dear. Too long.
Yeah.
Oh, right, he wasn't
I
even a
guess
wizard,
it's
he's an
been
alchemist.
long.
What have you been up to?
This and that.
How lovely. Me? I'm rehabilitated.
I'm tempted to just go, nah, let's
Rehabilitated?
entertain
How
him.
so?
Being soundly walloped by you was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
Oh, yes. It gave me perspective, time to think. When I finally escaped that confounding device, I joined WWWA.
I'm just as lost.
Wicked Witches and Warlocks Anonymous. It's a marvelous support group for wizarding professionals.
Is this like the first interesting NPC in the game?
It helped tremendously to find others who shared my affliction.
Affliction?
A desire for evil deeds and world domination, your basic EDWD syndrome.
I see. And now?
Cured! I'm free of my desire to conquer and control, and I'm happy to be a simple merchant and published author.
I guess that's
Her cape is
a
freaking out.
good thing.
It is. It is indeed. So, April Ryan, is there anything I can do to help repay what you did for me?
Tell me about the calculator.
How did you get out of that calculator I trapped you in?
Also, how did you
I
get
had
trapped
to
in a
learn
calculator?
Advanced trigonometry. After that, it was as easy as multiplying the root of pi with the volume of my mathematical prison.
Oh, that sounds pretty complicated.
It took me 5 years, but I gained some important personal skills in the process. I even had time to write a book, so it was all for the best.
You said something about being an author?
I published one. I wrote my memoirs a few years ago. Farewell to my wizarding days by Roper F. Clax.
What's the F stand for?
Nothing. It
Fucking.
just looked better on the cover. Anyway,
Obviously.
as it turned out, the first and only print run had a slight problem. A small charm made its way onto page 108. When readers got to that page, the book, as misfortune would have it, exploded.
And you had nothing to do with that.
Me? Absolutely not. I've been acquitted of all charges, and every single lawsuit has been dismissed in the magical court. I'm quite innocent. It does mean, however, that only one copy of Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Roper F. Clax exists, and that would be mine. I've decharmed it, and page 108 is quite safe to read now, if you're interested.
Not really, no. Thanks.
At your service, milady. If you ever need a potion or a charm, visit Roper's Spells and Filtres.
Alright. You couldn't scratch one on the board. One interesting conversation. One.
Roper Clax, my old nemesis.
You dealt with him
Rehabilitated,
once. Old
apparently.
nemesis.
We'll see about that.
He was like a joke.
April Ryan, what can I do for you?
Thank you.
Anytime, my lady.
Wow, it's like all the greatest hits are returning from the
Visit
first
Roper's
game.
Spells and Filtres.
It's been a while since we've had one of those. It's just like, hey there, how can I help? Thanks, bye.
Here in Old Town, you can still get herbs and potions that the Azadi have outlawed. They raid the market from time to time, but people are getting good at hiding their merchandise.
It's a
They've
guy.
kept the blue flame burning here in Old Town for 1,000 years, apparently. It didn't even go out when the tyrant held the city.
Damn. Neat, I guess.
Conditions in the ghetto aren't bad, all things considered. We got food and water, and there's medicine and herbs for everyone. What we don't have is freedom.
Shit, and that's the greatest medicine of them all.
You don't see a lot of Zid in Marcuria these days.
Alright, I guess this is a Zid.
Old Town town's getting too crowded. It just wasn't built to house so many people.
I really don't know what my immediate goal is. So I'm just gonna talk to everybody.
Want from us? Why have they stuck us in here?
You're just
We
a
haven't
purple
done
woman, like
anything
that's
to
the
them,
only
and
thing.
they can't help who we are. There used to be thousands of Domari in Marcuria. Nowadays, you'll only find them in Old Town, and there are few left.
Is this where I came from? No, where the heck does this lead? I'm at some docks. Okay. What is up with you? Nice
You don't see a
mustache.
lot of humans in the ghetto these days. I wonder if he's an Azadi spy.
The Dark people are amazing. They're collectors, and they have a great library containing every
You
book
remember
ever
the dark
written.
people? You're the same woman from earlier.
The Domari have had it especially tough after the Azadi came, seeing how integrated they were in Marcurian society.
I'm only in town for a short visit. I will not stay long. I am better off back home.
You're probably right. Meanwhile, this guy, you have to be important, right?
The captain. He looks a bit too relaxed, seeing as there are still supplies left to be loaded. How are things going?
Most of the supplies are on board. We're
This is
missing a
just
few
the
crates of
captain?
grains and vegetables, a delivery of potions, and some other bits and pieces.
Good. Don't linger too long.
The paperwork's already being processed by the Azadi. Those fools. If only they knew what...
Shh! Not here. I don't think it's a good idea to tempt fate.
I didn't think you believed in that spiritual claptrap, Raven. Fate? Ha! We make our own destiny.
Still, better to be on the safe side. You don't foresee any problems then?
Everything's in order. This ship's going to the islands. At least according to all the properly stamped and perfectly forged documents.
I'll rest easy only when you've reached safe harbor.
Don't fret.
Wow, that was a
You'll
really
rest easy
dull
soon
delivery.
enough.
Wow, April. I'll rest easy. Only when you have reached safe harbor. That's an alien.
A Samare. I thought they didn't like the ocean. Maybe she's curious.
Does she have a fucking built-in seat?
It's a shadow ship. A vessel belonging to the Dark People. They travel faster than any other seagoing vessel.
Yo, it would for real own if her diary... If she had one, like, why does it even let me get into this menu? All I can see is, like, past conversations. Well, this game isn't huge. I'm sure I'll find who I've got to talk to and all that jazz eventually. So you were of no help. I haven't gone in this direction. It'd be funny if I'm not even supposed to. Oh, whoa. A thing's happening. Or maybe... What? All I did was try to go up here and then it was just... What was the point of that? Was that just to fucking show me if I decided to come from this direction, except I didn't? That's dumb, but okay. What do you look like? Goofy, that's what. Alright, I think part of my memory just unlocked. I probably gotta go to that prison tower. That's my guess. Maybe not. But that's one place I haven't been. God, could you imagine if she could just move faster? Or if I could click on one side of the screen and then she started moving at this speed and then I could hit escape and then she could skip all the way over there. That was such a lovely feature. It's grandiose. God, controlling this camera sucks. And trying to give like interesting shots and it just won't work with me. I'll do it, Aruma. I'll press that X button. I'll fucking smash it all the time.
Why, hello there, Mum. What an
You're boring. I don't care.
wonderful day to be exploring the city.
Do I have to go here?
Someone lives here. No doubt driven out of their home by the Azadi.
I might have to look at a guide if I don't know where to go, cause like, holy shit. Okay, it ain't here. I think I'll have to do that real quick, like, cause I just don't know. Dreamfall, longest journey. Game facts. Who do I talk to? Back and walk through here. Alright, cool. Oh god, I don't even know what chapter I'm on. This is great, everybody. I go to Russia at some point? Neat. Okay, back with April. Go out to Benrime. What? Oh, I think I just left the fucking inn without talking to anybody and gotcha, getting an objective because I was just like, man, fuck this place. I'm leaving. So, you know, similarly, when you lash out at others and you isolate yourself, you won't get anything done because nobody will tell you the things they might want or be able to help you. See? It all comes full circle. I'm teaching you all a valuable lesson. And now we gotta wait here and run all the fucking way back. So yeah, the hitch broke at work today that's like attached the trailer to the truck. It could have been really bad if it had happened, you know, on a busy road or anything, but it didn't. So it was just like, oh, that happened, huh? Alright. And then we had to fuck with it for a bit, and then I got sent home. Because we couldn't water anything. It was silly. Oh my god. You want to know what else? Kind of, actually, no, that wasn't a feature in the longest journey. You didn't get a fucking hit the map button and then just go to a place really fast. I love how shitty her shadow is compared to her. Like, that shadow is in a different console generation. Like, they tried, but I feel like a circle beneath her would have had me looking at it less than this. Because, my gosh, it's just so much more angular than everything else. Okay, I'm here now. Ugh.
Benrime?
So, child, did you find that person you were looking for last evening?
Yeah, no.
Oh, no,
I found a
no.
weird well of souls.
What's the matter? You seem distracted.
I'm okay, Benrime.
All right. Well, the day's getting on. If there's anything you need, come see me.
Actually, Benrime, there is something. I'm confused.
About what, child?
I'm not sure what to do, and I would appreciate your advice.
Tip number
I
1,
see.
don't ask for advice
Well,
from
child,
former
I'll do
slave
the best
owners.
I can, though I'm no wise woman. What's wrong?
I think something's going on.
Or
something
slave
potentially
traffickers.
bad. Something involving the balance between the twin worlds.
Ah. Does this have anything to do with that nice young woman from Stark? Zoe, was it?
It may. It does, but I can't tell you all the details. I don't even understand what's going on. I'm just worried that I might be involved somehow.
You mean the part where she
I
showed
see,
up
and
to
you would
say,
prefer
hey,
not to be
April, I have
involved.
to save you for
I've
some
done my
reason,
share
and
for
then
the
you went,
balance, and I
no,
have
go
more pressing
away?
concerns. People depend on me.
Yes, they do. But that is no
Slaving
excuse.
was just a phase to grew out of.
I'm not
Oh,
looking
yeah,
for
huh?
excuses. I'm looking for answers. I want to.
And then we can just ignore
I
it, like we
need to
ignore
know what I'm
Catra's war
supposed to do
crime.
this time.
Such answers aren't always easy to come by, April. Often we have to rely on faith alone to carry us through. Still, I understand
If you
that
look
you
at
want
the
something more
wiki,
concrete
that's one
than
of
that,
the
April.
that's like the theme
Very
of the
well.
game apparently
Here's my
is
advice.
faith, and
You
I
speak
don't think
with the
they've
guardian
displayed
of
it
the
very well.
balance.
I've thought the same thing, but it's impossible. I can't shift anymore.
Why
and
can't you
even
shift
if I
anymore?
could, the Guardian's realm is closed to me.
Maybe so, and maybe not. There is someone out there who might
Why
be
can't
able
you
to
do
help
the
you.
one thing that
Who?
made you,
An
like,
old friend of yours,
in terms
the
of,
White of the Drake kin.
like,
White
powers,
Dragon.
interesting?
You're right. If anyone can help me contact the Guardian, it's her. But I don't know where she is. She vanished just after she was born.
You are April Ryan.
I really
I'm
wish
certain
April
that
Ryan
someone
would
in
get
this
back to
city can
harassing
help you
cops
locate her.
instead of this.
Have faith in yourself and in the balance.
I had faith once been remade.
I feel like this
Look
is
where
the
it
first
got
time
me.
somebody said
It's
the
left
word
the person
balance.
I used to be.
I still see the same girl who walked through that door a decade past.
Are you sure?
I'm not her anymore. I don't even remember what she was like.
Now
I'm
I'm just in Dreamfall.
Well, I'll be damned. April bloody Ryan. I can't believe it.
Look, it's an alcoholic. Where'd Ben Rime go?
Brian? Brian Westhouse?
The very same. God damn, I can't believe it's you. How the hell are you?
Okay, let's take a breather here right now. Let me look at this, what is going on here, and just like get upset. These two, apparently they haven't seen each other in a decade. In the previous game, they didn't really do much with one another. They just talked to each other a few times, and he's coming in like, "Oh my God, it's you, April Ryan. I can't believe it." And it's like, I'm sorry, dude, if it's been a decade, what the fuck? Like, how do you even remember my goddamn name, suspicious?
What are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
Likewise. You don't seem particularly pleased to see me again.
I'm
I
surprised
barely
as
know
all.
you,
Where
man.
have you been?
Oh, here and there. I've done a fair bit of traveling. Well, more than a fair bit, to be honest. I've rarely stayed in one place for more than a month. I guess the Tyrant invasion got me thinking about the world outside of Mercuria and
Ah, he's sobered up.
life outside of the bottle. You could call it an awakening of sorts.
Is that why you're like way friendlier all of a sudden? Yeah, no, you're weird, dude. Like, if I haven't seen you in this long and you're like coming in like, "April, man, good to see you, amigo." Like, huh?
How did you manage to escape the Tyrant?
Blind luck. First off, stupid critters didn't find my house, and a couple of days later, a dinghy passed by and I was spotted. The captain gave me passage all the way to Coruscant. From there on out, I hitched a ride.
Naming a place
Why do I
Coruscant
have
just
this
sounds too
feeling
much
you're
like the Star Wars place Coruscant,
interrogating
which I don't even know what that
Because
place
I
is, but
am.
I just know it's
I
Star
have to
Wars.
be careful, and bumping into you like this. It's easy to get paranoid and to be suspicious of coincidences. I don't believe in them.
I used to think that fate and destiny was a load of hogwash. But I know better now. There's a reason we met today, April Ryan.
Okay, yeah, no,
But
this
I
dude's
don't
sending
think
off
you have
alarm
anything
bells.
to worry about. If I'm here for a reason, it's to help you.
You're scaring me,
So what are
dude.
you doing at the Journeyman?
Just revisiting old haunts and hoping to score a cup of Ben Rime's mulled wine. How about yourself?
Same thing. I'm in the
If
city
I
for
did
only
get
a few
tased right
days.
now, it would be a blessing.
Even more fortuitous that we bumped into each other then.
I don't really care about where he's
Speaking
been.
of coincidences, maybe you can help me with something.
Absolutely. What do you need?
There's something going on, something that may be affecting both worlds.
I don't know, I think this
Why,
scene would be
miserable.
better if April were
You
dressed as a
seem to get
janitor.
drawn into these things every time. Can you be any more specific?
It's more a feeling than anything else, so I need to confirm my suspicions. Or, preferably, disprove them. I need to speak with the Guardian.
Who better to tell you if anything's happening with the balance? So, why not just shift there?
Apparently I'm going through
can't.
shifter menopause.
I've lost the power to shift, but it was never that easy to get to the Guardian's realm in the first place. So to find the Guardian, I need a little help from someone else. The White Dragon.
Oh, yes. I'd imagine she could give you some pointers.
The problem is, I don't know where to find her. She could be anywhere.
Not so.
God, the game took a
I
nosedive
may
back
know
into
where to find
boring
her.
the moment I talked
I
to the
met a
fucking
fellow
innkeeper.
traveler, a Dolmari from the Rose Court, actually, on a ship from Gian to Irhad not long ago. He told me he'd been to the Dark People's Library. Not many people are allowed there, and it was a great privilege. While he was there, however, he said that he was introduced to a pale, white-haired woman who introduced herself as the White of the Dryken. Now, I don't
just
know
do
if
that?
she's still there or how you'll get
You
to
just
the
go
Dark
around
People's
saying,
City,
yeah, I'm a dragon.
but it should at least get you on the right path.
It does. Thank you, Brian. This is very helpful.
I can't wait to do a shit. Yeah, fine, I
So you've been
guess.
traveling for the
I can't
past
wait to do a
decade.
shitload of
I have, and I
favors
intend to
for
keep
people just to
traveling
get
for
on
the next
that boat
decade or
that we
two,
saw
as
earlier.
long as I have my health. This world is fascinating.
You look so much better since the last time I met you. Younger, healthier, happier.
I do feel fantastic. I was bitter and angry back then, angry at myself at being stuck in this world. Now I don't see Arcadia as a prison anymore. I see it as an opportunity to grow and learn and experience. I'd forgotten why I crossed the divide in the first place. I wanted to go where few had gone, where there were still untrodden paths.
But instead I sat in the city
Losing
for
my
over a
home,
decade.
being forced to run.
Drunk.
It was certainly an awakening, and one I sorely needed.
It was good seeing you again. Are you staying long?
Another week, perhaps. Enough time to visit friends and pick up some things that I can't get elsewhere in this world. Then it's off to sea again. I've been thinking about heading east, perhaps convincing a whale rider to take me along on a hunt.
Sounds exciting. Take care, Brian.
Damn,
you, Miss
Brian,
Ryan?
I can't wait for you to kill some
April.
whales.
Now, I have business with the innkeeper.
But why? How did she get back there? Like, when did she move back there?
How about
Oh,
it,
that was
Benry
really
man?
awkward.
Do you have a cup or four of your mulled wine to spare for an old drunkard?
As I remember it, Westhouse, you still owe me money on your tab from before the war.
My God, you have the memory of a stickman. Miss Selman, I've honestly missed this place. Hell, you're probably right. I owed a lot of people money back then. Seeing as I'm still a bit short on cash, you'll have to add this to my tab. But I'm coming into some gold tomorrow. Old debts repaid, so I'll settle it then.
That'll be the day the Azadi decide to just up and leave. Money first.
This is
Mulled
boring.
wine after.
You're a tough woman, and I respect that.
Man, I don't care. Alright,
I'm sure you will find the white.
so I gotta get on the... Oh, no. No, goodbye.
Be on my way.
Very well. Be careful, and may the balance be with you.
No, thank you. Do you think I give a fucking shit about any of those things? I'm here to finish the game. I am not talking about anything to anyone. These people are boring, and most of them don't even show up in the next game. Fuck that. Why would they give her, of all people, that many fucking prompts? Like, there are more interesting people to write and talk to. Number one, you gotta write them first. Like, they didn't do that. But for real, oh yeah, I really wanted to talk to the fucking boring ass innkeeper who was like the first person I met here. That's really the only reason. If the first person I met in like fucking getting isekai'd into Fantasyland was as boring as her, no, I wouldn't make her like my trusted confidant. I'd be like, okay, I'll see you later. Have fun, I guess. Fucking find like anything intriguing. I'd rather talk to like a blacksmith. hope I didn't, like, I hope I really did not have to talk to her about all that shit, or else I would die. It's been half an hour. Think about what's happened in that half hour. God damn it, I went the wrong way. We've had one interesting conversation. At least I'm not stealthing anywhere. Like, damn, that last stream was stealth central. I'm glad I got to play some Metal Gear after that, cause just like, damn, I needed some good stealth. Every time it shows a bird and it's not Crow, I die inside. Okay, yeah, I get it. Like, it's panning around this ship and this person like it's a fucking Mario level. Like, look at the stars over here. Like, yeah, I could have just walked over here and seen the guy. Excuse me, are you one of those darkened people?
I seek passage to your city. I wish to visit the library.
We are here to trade and to collect. We do not take on passengers.
I'll trade myself. Wow, why would I? This might not be the best idea, but I'm desperate. Yeah, use your clout.
A long time ago, I sailed on one of your ships, and I met one of your people. He called me a wave.
This guy's gonna be like,
Not
am I
many
that
of your
person?
kind would lay claim to such a title.
Then fuck you. No, I'm not.
I'm not laying claim to anything. I'm just telling you what he told me.
If you were a wave, we would grant you passage. But all I see is a human.
I'd like to ask for passage again.
We do not take on passengers.
How do we do this? Everyone wants money.
I'm sure we can come to some sort of understanding.
We cannot. We do not take on passengers. Ever.
You did once. A long time ago, I was given passage on one of your ships.
Yeah, you already said that.
Fortunate. It does not happen very often.
We just poked a hole in your logic there. You said ever, and now you said not often.
Samare.
If this were an Ace Attorney game, I'd fucking have you... But it isn't.
We're on schedule, Raven. We should be out of here soon, bound for the Bay of Fire.
God, what is going on with our cape? Because I don't want to try, I'm gonna look at more of that guide. Alright, let's see here. Talk to the captain, and then Black Cloak, and, yeah. Doesn't want to go back to... Oh, okay, for some reason I gotta go back to Roper Clacks. Cause why not?
Everything a wizard, witch, or warlock may require.
What's up, turd?
You're back. How may I assist you this time?
I need help.
I actually do need some help.
That's great! Anything to assist the woman who turned my life around.
I'm looking for a way to get to the city of the Dark People.
Visiting old friends, I take it? Your adventures are the stuff of legends, April Ryan. By the way, did you ever read that pamphlet they published? The one with the amusing drawings? April Rye Bread and the Rod of Joy?
What the fuck?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'll never forget that illustration where the Dolmari lady takes the Rod of Joy and sticks it right...
Anyway, about the Dark People City.
Ah, yes. What do you plan on doing?
Did he just tell us about, like, a fucking
library.
porn magazine
The
with a
library?
vibrator?
Indeed. They are collectors, these Dark People. They collect all sorts of knowledge. Arcane,
I think he did.
Forbidden knowledge. Anyway, as luck would have it, there's a shadow ship docked down in the harbor right now. I'm sure they'll let the famous April Ryan, I'm sure they will give you passage to their city.
That's perfect, thank you. Thank you.
Anytime, my lady.
And
Potions.
that was it? That's all I had to do?
Rupert Clacks, at your service.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. I don't think you're very, rehabilitated when you're like, "Oh man, did you see that fucking parody porno with you in it?" And she's like, no, the fuck, man?" He's like, "Yeah, it went like this." It's just like, "Yeah, please leave."
I'd like to ask for passage again.
We do not.
Okay. I don't think I did what I needed. What does the fucking guy tell me to do? Huh. Okay, talk to the captain, yeah, it doesn't, go back, gotcha. That clearly didn't, what the guide's telling me, clearly did not happen.
I'll pay you good money for passage.
I bet she doesn't even have money.
Human.
Then what do you want?
We are here to find new additions to our library.
Okay, this must be the
Someday
critical
it will
thing
be
that I need.
complete, and we can sleep. Until then, we travel, and we collect.
Okay, did I learn enough
I'd
for
like
that
to ask
to
for
make
passage
sense
again.
now?
We do not take on passengers.
I'm desperate. I need to get to your city, to your library. I'm looking for someone.
There are no humans in the city.
Did I say I
Rarely
was
is
looking for a
anyone allowed
human?
to visit our forest.
Not a human. Someone else. The white of the Drag kin.
I know of no such creature. You should look elsewhere.
This guy's like, "Why would we have any white Drakekins in the Dark People's grounds?" Okay, this is annoying. Rupert Clacks, I need your fucking book.
Spells and filters for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, at Rupert Clacks, at your service.
Thank
Would you
you.
be interested in parting with that book of yours?
Oh, I don't know. It's the last remaining copy, you know. All the other copies
You literally offered it before.
I'm aware of that, but I need something to get me passage on that shadow ship down in Shady Quay.
You believe my book would help with that?
Maybe. The Dark People collect books, and yours is quite unique. Isn't that so?
It is. It is.
Wouldn't you consider it an honor to have your first published novel become a part of the greatest library in Arcadia?
I would. I would indeed. Wait, I have it right here. I carry it with me always. There you go. Treat it with care. Don't
Ugh.
let it get wet. Don't feed it red meat. And for the love of the balance, do not hold it upside down when there's a full moon. Oh, never again shall I glance upon the top 10 reasons why you should not build a flying castle on page 42 and smile knowingly.
But think about it. Thousands of people will get to enjoy your unique outlook on life. Your book will be part of something much, much greater.
You're right. Of course, you're right.
What was
Go
that?
on, take it away, or I shall become emotional, and when a wizard weeps, the whole world weeps with him.
You're not a wizard.
Oh, the humanity, the humanity.
I remember that last game. You're not a wizard. Bye. Again, back and forth I go. This game will end eventually. Remember, you fucking do everything while you wall run. I fucking get it already. Learn some new tricks.
You collect books, isn't that right?
We collect all that is written and recorded. Books, scrolls, stones, crystals, history, poetry, journals, stories. From the first word to someday, the last. Until our collection is complete, we will continue to travel, to trade, and to collect.
I guess the last existing copy of a rare book would be pretty important to you.
It would be, unless we already possess it.
You don't. Not this one. Farewell to My Wizardin Days by Rupert F. Clacks.
April could have
with my
written her
brothers
own
at the
goddamn
library.
book.
This is a book we do not have. We need
Like,
it for our
she
library.
could have just gotten
Will you
somebody's
part with it?
journal and been like, this
For
is
a
a
price.
diary of
I
somebody.
need to
You
get
don't
to your
have it.
city.
Show me the book so that I can see for myself.
Like, these are the accounts of me, very important person. You
Very
don't
well,
have them.
human. This book is of value to us. We will grant you passage on our shadow ship.
Thank you. When do we leave?
Very soon. We await only the last deliveries from our suppliers. Step aboard.
I guess that part's done.
You sure you don't want anything to
Oh,
eat?
God.
I can order in.
I'm not very hungry.
Fucking audio.
Thanks, though.
All right.
I don't
Some
think her
coffee,
mouth moved.
tea.
No, thanks.
I have whiskey.
I'm fine, Damien.
I think they're drunk
Really?
already.
All right.
Hey, Damien, this is your
So,
apartment, huh?
what do you think?
I think you shouldn't believe a word of what that man told you. He was trying to get inside your head. There's no proof that anything's happened to
Oh,
Reza.
man, this is hurting me.
I hope you're right. If I've come this far and it turns out Reza's...
Stop it. There's nothing to be gained from imagining the worst. He must be very important to you.
Reza sucks.
Reza, I mean.
He is. Reza was my best friend for so long.
This is what I hate about this, is
and I
that
was totally
this
in
is
love
less
with him.
believable than even, like, April's
But when
friendships in
that
the last
feeling
game.
went away,
Because there's no points in which you see her
I
palling
don't
around
love
with
him any
Reza.
less.
All you see
But
is
it's
her
different
getting, like,
now.
demands from him.
I don't know what's going on with me. I've lost faith. Not just in him.
They've been saying Faith a decent
in
chunk this
everything.
past few,
School, my
40 minutes.
friends, my hobbies, my future. Reza.
Yes, you're
Nothing
depressed.
seems to matter that much anymore. And that's why, when Reza went missing, I knew I had to go after him. Not just because he's my friend, and not just because I love him,
Oh my god, this is
but
pain.
because if I didn't, then who would I be? What would I be?
I think you should have left
I
Reza
may not
behind.
like the Zoe I'm turning into, but I would have hated the Zoe who just abandoned her best friend like that.
Didn't he abandon you?
So, yes, he's very important to me. Of course. And right now...
Yeah, it's very important.
So, that man.
Uh-huh. What,
the one
the
in
big
the
guy?
garden, he acted like he's behind the whole thing. Like he controls Corp.
I've heard rumors, but I've never actually believed. I think his
Iruma,
name
the
is
audio
Alvin
has
Peace.
gotten like this several times
Peace?
throughout this game
The
because
guy
it
who
isn't
founded
working.
Wati.
He'd be several
And if you've
hundred
never
years
noticed it
old,
until now,
but,
then
in a
that's
way,
remarkable.
it still makes sense. It's a sort of urban water cooler legend. Whatever happened to Alvin
It
Peace?
happened when she got shot by the
Nobody
cops
knows.
and then interrogated.
There are lots of theories.
It happened all
Some
throughout
say
her
that the family's
being,
been kept
like,
alive by machines,
in the
but
cellar
maybe
of the
still
inn for
controls
some
Watercorp.
reason.
It's the kind of thing you have a good
It's happening
laugh at.
here,
He
happened
wasn't just
during some
hooked
of
up to a
April's
machine,
shit.
Damien.
It
He
just
looked like
sucks.
he was a machine. At least partly so.
I don't know
But
why.
he's just... evil.
Yeah, they're talking about the
From
guy.
what you told me earlier, it sounds like he's completely dependent.
Yep,
If he needs the wire to see and hear,
okay.
I just don't feel safe anymore.
Yep, he's a
don't
bad
worry,
guy.
Zoe. He won't find you.
Okay, reassuring. That was the
You
best
must be
yawn.
tired. I'm keeping you up.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
I'm sorry for lording my fucking
I am
cursed
quite
memory
tired.
over you. I shouldn't do
I
that
guess I
either.
should find a hotel and figure out what
But
to
then
do
again, I am the
next.
one playing this, so of course I would remember.
Thanks for the
Fucking,
clothes, Damien.
it's
Oh,
like,
Hey, no.
ugh.
There's no need to find a hotel. You can stay here. I mean, if you're comfortable with that, I can sleep on the floor.
Shit, he's putting on the
you really don't
moves.
have to.
I know, but you've been through a lot.
Please sleep on my bed, he said.
No,
No, that didn't come out right,
that
but
didn't
please
come out
sleep
right.
on my bed with
You
me
know what
not
I
on
mean.
it, he said.
Thanks, Damien.
Yes, she said.
Okay, so,
I'll get it ready.
let me get the bed ready for you.
Oh,
That's okay. I can.
Yeah.
yeah, they're
just a
probably gonna
little-
have sex or something. Very crackly sex.
Guess you can give me a hand.
Okay. Yes. Great.
By the way, if I'm gone when you wake up tomorrow, don't be alarmed.
If I'm gone, it's
I
because,
have to be at the office
I
quite
do
early.
this to women
That's
routinely.
okay. I'll be fine. I'll just stay here.
Good. Let me find you a sheet and a cover.
Get a fucking doofus smile. Ah, here we are back with Keon. It's been a while.
This is it, Apostle. The Empire's greatest achievement east of Sadir. A monument to our might and to our faith.
Even in Sadir, there is nothing that can compare to this. Why was it built so tall?
You're asking the wrong man. I don't question the infinite wisdom of the Six. I have absolute faith in their decisions.
Of course, as do we all.
Go right inside, Apostle. The emissary is expecting you.
Finally, I'm allowed inside the front door. Do I like Keon's outfit here? Dude, his face! He looks like a babyface wrestler. He looks so plucky.
Apostle Alvane, welcome to Mercuria. Please, join me. We are honored to have you visit us. I trust your journey was comfortable.
No, it wasn't.
It was, Mistress. This is an impressive edifice.
The construction is almost complete. We will soon celebrate the inauguration of a permanent Azadi seat in the Northlands. The Six will travel all the way from Sadir to be here for that momentous occasion. But I bore you.
Finally, an NPC understands.
Apostle, I understand that you have been sent here to bring the word of the goddess to the Scorpion.
This guy is not here for any
He's
slap
responsible for the
kiss
death of
at
many
all.
Trueborn here in the north.
Indeed. And I surmise the Six no longer have faith that we will find him and kill him ourselves.
I am only here to assist in your efforts, Mistress. I do not intend to challenge the authority and expertise of your commanders.
I see. Well, we should be grateful that an apostle will lend his sword to the task. These terrorists, they have become more than a nuisance. They stand in the way of technological progress and spiritual enlightenment. They are only making it worse for the people they claim to protect.
God, even
After
she's
all,
crackly.
We wish only for these heathens to be bathed in the purifying light of the goddess, and to receive passage to paradise. Instead, those bothersome
Yeah, when I'm a
few make
heathen, I
life
go
miserable
outside
for
and I say,
everyone.
bathe me in your
They seek
light,
liberty
baby.
and democracy, but what we have given them is so much greater than that.
And I get killed.
Without us, they would not even have the city. We have given them peace, prosperity, and progress. What more could they ask for?
Yes.
I mean, like, let them do magic and shit. That seems to be the thing they like.
So where do you intend to start looking? If you wish, I can lend you the services of my men.
Thank you, Emissary. I will require only a few men, but not yet. I have a few leads to follow first.
Just do what you must to stamp out the fire before it spreads too wide. I will have no more delays to the construction of the tower. Our schedule must be upheld, or there will be grave consequences for everyone.
I will do everything in my power to bring the Scorpion to justice, Mistress.
Good. You may leave me, Apostle. I will see you again soon.
Commander Vamon.
Apostle Alvani, what's brought you out of your sanctuary?
I gotta kill a
mission?
scorpion.
I see. It must be quite a mission for the Council to have sent you all the way from Sadir.
I guess
After
so.
all, it's not like we don't already have many fine officers and agents here in Marcuria.
They wanted
So,
another pig,
Who
okay?
do they want you to kill this time? Anyone I should know about?
My mission is a matter of confidence between myself and the emissary, Commander.
Don't insult me, Alvani. I have the emissary's ear and our utmost confidence. We're not
Dude,
in
she's
Sadir.
right there.
Things are done differently here.
Commander,
Yeah, she's
Forgive
right
me, mistress.
there.
Did I speak out of order?
the Apostle is here at the behest of the Six. We would do well to treat him with respect.
Of course. And he's
Yeah, there is a
most
very,
welcome
very,
to our little
very enormous
outpost of the
subtext of racism,
He's just leaving.
with
Thank
this,
you, Apostle. May the light of the goddess
with this
illuminate
nation
your path.
occupying the
Thank you,
city.
emissary. Commander.
Apostle.
Where they showed up and they're
Mistress,
like, we
you
saved
sent
these
for me.
people. Clearly they should
do you
love
make of
us.
this,
Also,
Alvani?
fuck magic. And, you
You
know,
served with
literally
him in
every
Sadir,
single
did you
magical
not?
race is in a
I
ghetto
did,
right now.
mistress.
It's not
Alvani
subtle.
is a brilliant swordsman and a loyal servant to the Six.
Spare me your politics, Commander.
It's
We all
honestly really funny
I don't
that,
trust He's risen through the ranks.
they wrote
much
it
too
like
quickly.
this, but then they also just
connections.
have a lot of,
Someone inside the Sixth Circle
I
holds
would
his
hope,
hand.
accidental
believe
racism
so.
throughout the game.
His skill with the sword is,
I hope
better than
accidental,
but his standing in the court is
unintended.
unprecedented for a man of
Hopefully
his
they've
caste.
learned.
Yes. He is young, is he not?
Too young, and he has no family, no blood.
He's too young and he's an orphan, so I hate
Now I see
I
why
hate
you dislike him
orphans.
so much.
My pardons, mistress, but his lineage is not all that I distrust. He has strange friends, and his virtuousness is galling.
God, he's too
I have a sudden
virtuous.
interest in Apostle
He thinks
Alvani.
he's so
The
cool.
Six have sent him here without consulting
This
me,
guy
which
has
is
self-esteem
worrying.
issues.
I wonder what this could possibly mean. Also, the Apostle appears soft-hearted. He has never been this far from home. If he begins to
Yeah, Sam.
empathize with these heathens,
I understand.
He's just,
What would you have me do?
uh-huh.
I want to have him
I'm
followed.
here.
Make sure he does not get distracted from his mission.
As you wish, mistress.
That is all, Commander. You may go.
Thank you, mistress. The Apostle will never stray far from my sight. I can assure you of that.
Oh, I didn't even have to play as him. Okay. Well, I mean, like, I had to walk with him. Like, what was the point of that part being playable? They could have just cut to that part. Here we are in the city of the Dark People. It's pretty neat. I'll pretend that this is like in modern graphics, and yeah, it actually is pretty neat.
You honor us
You
with
heard
your
me right.
presence.
These are the
Your
Dark
wave has
People.
crossed many oceans and carried our vessels far abroad.
Thank you. So you know who I am? The Shadow Guy didn't.
It is curious. We share a common memory, and our thoughts are as one. He should have known.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Maybe he was simply confused. Maybe his eyes were blinded. Maybe.
That's fine. I'm
That seems
here
like
now.
a huge maybe to go
So
like,
this is
but
your
we all share
fabled
the same
city.
thought.
It's stunning.
Whoa,
It
April,
is
you
one
glitched a little
city,
there.
It never ceases to move. It flows at the will of the cosmos, at the mercy of waves and currents. You have come to see the white of the kin.
Yes, that's right. Why is she
Nope.
here with you?
Back in
It is not for us
1999,
to kin.
he called
You may
them
ask her that
the
question yourself.
Dark People.
She is in the library.
Oh, Emily. I will not say that out loud. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going off to explore. He keeps telling me come. I'm a child. Oh wow, that is very unfortunate to hear. I'm glad that they updated it for the proper localization. This is actually pretty visually striking. I like it. Scratch another on the board. There's an area in this game that actually looks pretty cool.
Please be quiet. We are resting.
Yeah, even the interior is pretty alright. Like, I was ready to be like, oh, but here we are in the interior where it isn't gonna look as good. And it's like, oh, this is pretty neat. How come the Dark People get the coolest looking place, huh? There can't be cool looking places elsewhere also? Like, wow, yeah, this is cool looking. Hey, if you all can float and stuff, why do you have stairs? Just saying.
These trees reach deep underwater, probably much, much further down than they reach up.
That fills me with cosmic horror, neat.
There's no glass in those windows. It's a magical force field.
He keeps saying come and follow me over and over and over. Zoe's
There
not
are
the only one who's
texts
gonna
in
get it.
every language and on every kind of material. Stone tablets, woven cloth, parchments, inscribed crystals, but mostly books.
Well, it's funny, why would they have stairs to accommodate other people if they spent so much time telling me earlier that they don't let other people around here?
Someone's been reading. A lot.
What do you fucking think, April?
Someone's been reading. A lot. Someone's been reading. Someone's been busy reading.
What else can I look at?
There's no glass in...
Okay, yeah, I know that. Oh. Alright, let's talk to him. I bet we're about to get like a boring and incomprehensible conversation with somebody, and it's gonna be like we're still back at step one where we didn't learn anything. That's my bet.
This is our library.
It's enormous.
It is as ancient as we are, as old as the first civilization. We have collected every word.
No, you didn't. You didn't have Roper Clax's book.
No other library like it.
And you've only collected what others have written?
We do not create. We collect, we record, and we store. It is left for others to trap words between sheets of paper. We do not often allow visitors into our city, but if you have a purpose here, then you are welcome.
I guess I have a purpose, though I'm not sure what it is yet.
The greater the purpose, the harder it is to understand and to accept. I shall go to the White of the Kin and tell her that you are here. The library is yours to peruse in the meantime.
You're like Boat Dude said she wasn't even here.
Someone's been reading. A lot.
These look like I have to be able to interact with them, but for some reason, no. Finally!
Crow? Is that really you?
Hello, April. How nice to see you again. Thanks ever so much for leaving me hanging dry on that mountain path. 8 bloody
God,
years
his eyes are so
ago.
dead. I'll be sorry.
Where have you been?
That's
You
not
mean for the
apologetic at
past,
all.
oh, I don't know. 8 years?
I know. I'm sorry. Let's try and get past that, okay? At least for the time being.
What is he
And that
doing
time
here?
just happens to be 8 years? All right, okay, fine. I'll be a good foul and pretend everything's just peachy.
Thank you, Crow. So what in the name of the balance are you doing here?
I'm on a journey of inner discovery.
A journey
Yeah,
of...
I'd be the same thing if I were in this
Never
world,
mind.
Emily. Just,
It's good to see
oh,
you, Crow.
I'm here, huh?
It's been too long.
Yeah, you know... No, for crying out loud!
Oh, it's a dead-eyed bird hog. That would be cute if, God, those eyes. I understand the intent, though.
Honestly.
Who said anything about being happy to see you? I'm just relieved you're alive. And don't think I'm not angry at you, or that I've forgiven you, because I am and I haven't.
I know. So what's new with...
Have you walked in from Warrior Within?
Sister, you look tired.
Thanks. Nice to see you, too. You've changed since the last time I saw you.
That's because I have this human body. Do you like it?
God, I feel like they've glossed over so much here just now.
Why are you in human form?
It's a disguise. I'm in exile. Someone hunts the kin. That's why I'm here. And why I'm wearing this skin. It's tight and uncomfortable, but it conceals me. And it makes some humans look at me with admiration.
Okay, because they glossed over this like fucking crazy in the last game, at the very beginning of the game, there was that white dragon who is literally April's mom for some reason. Then there was an egg. Later, that egg hatches in that game. That's this person right now. And they just expect you to know that. They just expect you to know that.
Why do you call me sister?
We're bound by threads that weave through time and space. By words that create and destroy.
Well, Adam, this is the person that they were explicitly going to find.
It's been troubling me for so long.
And I guess because she's a dragon, she's allowed?
And now there's only one.
I don't know why Crow's here, though. That's weird.
No, you're not dry kin, sister.
Then what does it mean?
I can't explain. It's not in my vocabulary to explain. And this narrow mouth can't articulate the words. We have history. But more than history connects us.
I can never get a straight answer out of anyone in this world.
Then why do you live in this world? Why did you make this choice?
Wait, you're being hunted? By whom?
I feel like I should have started with that.
Shadows.
Because going, wait?
I think the
whatever.
Gone, and I'm worried.
All of them? I know the 2 dragons in Stark are gone, but what about the old one? The blue of the kin?
Yeah, did somebody kill the
He's
giant
silent.
blue dragon?
They're all silent. I can't feel them anymore.
What? That just happened off
They ceased to
screen?
be, and I'm alone.
What, the dragons
Is it
just
the
died
Azadi?
for some
Who are
reason?
the Azadi? Oh, yes. The humans you've taken up arms against to forget yourself. No. This enemy isn't mortal.
You have no idea who this enemy is who hunts you?
I feel it searching with dark eyes, reaching out for me with sharp talons. It wants to eat me up.
You want to know what is killing me? Is that this is the only time we'll see this character.
So that there's nothing left to challenge it. So that it can run free amongst mortals. So that it can devour, undisturbed. But don't worry about me. I'm safe here.
She isn't.
It can't touch me now.
It'll touch her.
I came here looking for answers. I need to speak with the Guardian.
You have questions for him?
Yes, about my future, I guess.
You want to know if you're free from responsibility. Free to live your life. It's what all humans crave, isn't it? Freedom. And I understand why now. This body is so constricting.
Yes,
so
please
small,
tell me about how
so
tight
fragile,
it is.
Soft and beautiful and pleasurable.
Oh my god.
But a prison for the soul.
How did you know what I plan to ask the Guardian?
Your worries weigh you down, big sister. Your heart's heavy, and your mind's a maelstrom. It pulls at me and everyone around you.
Meanwhile, Carl's like,
You're
oh,
unable
this
to
is
shift.
awkward.
Yeah, I've lost that ability.
It's not something you can lose. Maybe you've just forgotten how.
Well, it doesn't work anymore, and even if it did, I can't just open a shift into the Guardian's realm.
Really? Why's that?
Because that's not how it goes. I could shift between Stark and Arcadia, but it was a hell of a lot more difficult to go to that place.
Everything's changed, and everything's still changing. But you're right. You can't do it on your own.
But anyway, yeah, you're right. You made the right decision, I guess.
Me?
What could he possibly do?
Wow, rude.
Thanks, April. I'm right here. Some respect, please.
Like all living things, he has a purpose. This is his purpose, or at least part of it. He's an important bird. I can help you open a shift, sister, but it can't be done without him. He must go with you.
I'm not agreeing to anything unless someone tells me what the heck I'm supposed to be doing.
You only need to be here, funny bird. You'll be fine. Close your eyes, April.
What?
Close your eyes. Don't argue. I get impatient.
Just fucking shut up and do the thing.
My eyes are closed. What now?
Admit there's a portal now.
You've opened up a passage between worlds. Do you see how easy it is?
What? You just said she needed help, though.
You do that? I didn't do much. As I said, you can't lose your talents, but you can forget them. I helped you remember.
How?
So
Like, none of this made sense.
No. Not on your own. I don't know why. That's just the way it is.
What?
The portal will remain open on the other side, but it won't take you back here. It'll take you to Mercuria.
Conveniently so I don't have to write it so that you have to fucking sail back.
That's where you need to be.
That's probably true. Well, I appreciate all your help. Take care, okay? Stay here and stay in that disguise. It suits you.
This is the safest place. And there's so much knowledge here. So much wisdom. I never knew that the scribbled words of mortals could be so fascinating. Good luck, sister. Live well. You deserve it. You've earned it.
Come on, Crow.
I don't trust portals. They always lead to trouble.
It's true.
Come on, little one, funny bird. She needs you now. More than ever.
Did you not just hear him?
Okay.
Fine.
Lucky for you, I have a soft spot for pretty ladies. Coming through.
That bird wants to fuck people.
Hey, you.
Hello. How are you doing?
Just peachy. I've, slept, read, slept some more. I've never been this tired in my life.
No wonder. You've been around the world and through the ringer. It's a miracle you're still standing.
I know.
The ringer he's talking about, he was just like the moves he played on her last night.
Definitely. We started receiving information from the worm. It's just a trickle, but enough to work on.
And?
Not good. I don't know what's happening.
Wow, we
yet,
still don't
but
know
it
what's
appears
happening, huh?
DreamNet is expanding onto the wire at an alarming rate. Also, the virus, if that's what it is increasing its grip on the Dream Core. Another week and Watty might not be in the driver's seat any longer.
Can't they just shut it down?
Hi, Kara.
Maybe.
Welcome to the
But they won't
party.
do that now. They'd have to shut down the entire project, and if they wait, the window of opportunity is shrinking.
What else have you found out?
I've begun searching through the data coming into Dreamcore around the time the static started happening.
Tell me something interesting,
Look,
dude.
I might be able to get some coordinates.
Oh.
Coordinates to what?
To where the intrusion originated. To who's behind it. If I can get that location, we might be able to stop the attack at the source. But it'll take another few days to download all that data. In the meantime, we'll just have to...
Now we
wait.
chill for several
No.
days in game.
No, we can't just sit around and twiddle our thumbs. We need to do something.
Okay. What did you have in mind?
I should go back in.
Back in? Hey.
She
no,
wants to go in the dream
that's not an
dealio.
option.
It is an option. You have a dreamer, right? And that drug...
Morpheus. Look, it's not safe. Pete's... he might find you.
He won't. He told me so himself. He couldn't get
You
inside
always
me.
believe the
That's what
things that
frustrated him
villains
so
tell
much.
you.
My dreams were closed off to him. If I go back inside, I might be able to speak with that girl again, the one Pete is so afraid of. And maybe she can help me get back to that place.
To Arcadia?
I know you don't believe me. I don't even know if I believe it myself.
That
but
is her fucking
It's not that I don't
catchphrase.
believe you, Zoe. It's just that
Yep,
I know how
that's who
powerful the
Pete's
dreamer
is. His first name is
It can make
Alvin.
anything seem real.
It wasn't a dream. I don't know what it was, but I was there. Somewhere else. Another world. And I need to go back.
It's too dangerous.
Look, Charlie
Why does he
said
have
I
a
never
TV
left
on
the
that's
Fringe
just
the first time I hooked up.
that?
I'll be right
Just
here.
mountains and a
You can pull
fancy
me out if anything
pond
happens.
or lake or something.
It could be the whole thing was just a dream. In that case, there's nothing to lose. And if it wasn't a dream, there's everything to be gained. Maybe April knows what's going on now.
Oh,
Maybe she's
no,
willing
she
to
doesn't.
help me. Maybe... Damien, please. It's the only lead we have right now. I don't want to sit here and wait. I want to do something. I want to stop Watty Corp.
I know. I just wish that I didn't have to sit here and watch you hook up to that thing.
I know.
Damien, why does your apartment have a fucking sound crackler?
I've enjoyed staying
Oh,
here,
boy.
Damien, with you. Getting to know you. You're someone I might want to
Damien,
get to
did
know
you turn
better.
on that music yourself?
I feel the same way.
It's just that
They barely know each other.
this is a strange time. I don't know where Reza is, or if he's even alive still. The world's going to hell. And
My
now you're
ex,
talking about
whom I
hooking me
still
up to a
love, might be
device that might
dead,
send me to
but
another
you're
world.
here, so
It's a bit out of the
how about we
ordinary.
fuck before
see
I do some crazy
So,
shit, right?
I just wanted you to know that
But not now. I don't want to
Thank you.
fuck right now, okay? Later.
I want to get
Later,
closer
I
to
might. Oh boy.
you. Just not right now.
Hey, that's okay.
He's like, look,
I feel
future fuckings is still good with me. Oh, that is not. That is. Doesn't look great in this
So
year.
don't forget.
trust me, I won't. You're great, Zoe, and I
Shut up.
What are you all talking about? These two were forged in the fires of fucking adversity. They made it through a door. You understand? They made it through the fucking door. Alright, we're back with April in the... I wanted to say the Overseer's realm, in the Guardians area.
Jeepers, this place has changed a lot. It used to scare the crap out of me, and now it's sort of fluffy, with an edge.
The Guardian's out there. I guess I should go alone.
I'm not arguing. Knock yourself out. I'll wait here. Unless that portal thingy starts closing, in which case it's bye-bye Guardian's realm. Hello, comfortable reality.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
There used to be like a giant tower. What happened to the giant tower? Can I talk to you more? Like, you're barely here in the
Crow
game.
is the most loyal friend I have ever had.
And that's why I abandoned him on a mountain 8 years ago, apparently.
Forget about asking me to come with you. I don't like those big pillars of light. They're never safe to be around.
Oh. Kara, that is the truth, and I think the biggest crime is that even if you dump Reza at the end, or by the time you play the next game, if you fucking dump his ass, even then, when you get to the epilogue, they're like, and then Zoe got pregnant somehow and became a mother, and I was just like, with who? Okay, I get it. I'm running up the fucking stairs. Oh. Emily, that makes sense considering this is the sequel to the 90s point and click.
April, I'm pleased to see you. Pleased and surprised.
I'm just as surprised as you are, Gordon. How...
Okay, if you're confused how she knows this person at the end of Longest Journey, you met that villainous Gordon Holloway who was like all logic or whatever, but then he became the Guardian and now he's fine.
I remain who I once was. There is natural dichotomy to the balance, positive and negative.
I feel like this is gonna be another situation in which there is a big nebulous conversation where I learn nothing.
I don't envy your role. You're standing in the middle of a very busy intersection.
I don't know any other way to be anymore. I remember, but my memories feel like they belong to someone else. So, April, you have come to me with questions.
I didn't know where else to turn. Something's going on with the Twin Worlds, and I need to know what you know.
You're right.
Like, never in the previous game did anybody say Twin Worlds, and now she is just busting it out like it's super in vogue.
But the balance remains undisturbed. Dreams have always passed between the world of
Hey, Kara, I agree about that, because this cape has been flipping out this whole time. It's hilarious.
How magic and science remain inextricably tied to each other. The laws of nature, of the universe, are stronger than the artifice of the divide.
So it's not
I feel like starting up the stream today, this is the one where it goes, hey, did you remember the previous game? That existed. We're gonna start saying things like balance again, even though that's like what the whole first game, they couldn't shut up about it. And now they're like, oh, right, that still exists. Balance, right.
Science and magic.
And you don't know anything about these dreams.
I know this. Your role in these events has come to an end. You are not the one who will set things right this time.
Alright, April, take a vacation.
Who will?
That's not for me to see. Your fate has always been tied to the balance, April. I see where our paths intersect. I can't see into the dreaming.
The dreaming? What's that?
He'll be like, I've said too much.
You, me, this realm, the twin worlds, time, matter, cosmos, everything. It all begins in the dreaming.
You're being obtuse. You know I hate it when people are being obtuse.
April, everyone you know is obtuse.
I don't know any more than that. But you don't have to carry the burden on your shoulders this time around, April. You're free. Go live your life. Let the past go.
That's easy for you to say. There's meaning to your existence. Me? I wasn't who I thought I was. I honestly have no idea who I am anymore. Everyone kept telling me I was important,
This dude's gonna
that
be
I was
like,
needed.
"Yo, I'm the
Then
guardian
one
of the
day
balance, not your therapist. Please,
wasn't.
if you
Was
have
just
these issues, I
lost.
think you should seek
Don't
help."
tell me I'm free. Don't tell me to go live my life. You don't know. You have a purpose.
We all do, April. You just haven't found yours yet. But this isn't it. Let it go.
Okay, done. I'm officially letting this one go.
That's what people say when they
There's
don't
nothing more
let
you
go
can
at
tell me?
all.
Only what I sense. Dreams are passing from Stark to Arcadia, but not the other way around. A slow trickle that may grow to a torrent. But this does not
That's really
concern
funny,
the
Adam.
balance. And so, it does not concern me.
I guess that's good news. Thank you. By the way, I like what you've done with the place.
Thank you. Safe journeys, April.
God, he's standing so awkwardly. Oh, bye. Can I look at him?
Gordon, talk about a blast from the past.
It's just funny that this dude's name is Gordon.
Gordon.
Alright, wow. So, let me get this straight. She went on this big journey to end up here, to not properly reawaken her powers, so that this guy could tell her, this has nothing to do with you. Bye. Sometimes you go on journeys of discovery just for people to say no. Like, he couldn't have been like, yeah, you're not the one who's gonna solve the problem, but you could help if you want. I just don't really know what it is. Like, oh, whatever. This looked like the starter zone for, like, an old MMO. Well, we're going back, I guess. So let's see here, an hour and 22 minutes, and I do believe nothing has happened?
So, did you find what you were looking for?
I did.
Good. I love happy endings. Another adventure complete. Well played, partner. Time to go back and gorge ourselves on roast geepa and ice ale.
Alright.
I wonder why the White Dragon told Crow that he's needed. Needed for what?
Sometimes... Yo, April, she probably said that so that he'd feel better. Unlike this dude did with you. Because if somebody told you that you weren't needed, you usually don't feel all that great.
Ice ale? I thought you didn't like alcohol.
I've acquired a taste for it. And I like being drunk and not having to take responsibility for my actions.
That's not how that works, man. That's not how alcohol works, you idiots. You can't just condone that. Just because you're drunk doesn't mean that what you did isn't your fault, you fucking idiots. Ugh. Yes. He's there. They wanted to remind us.
Don't worry about the drug. It won't harm you. It's a mild sedative and hallucinogenic. It'll help you sleep and dream.
I'm not a big fan of drugs.
Me neither. But for the
I
time
just
being,
love
the
that
dreamer
bit crush.
requires it.
I'm
We're
not a big
working-
fan of drugs.
I mean, we were working on it.
Zoe is
This won't hurt
straight
at
edge. That was right in the fucking neck. Are you serious?
I feel drowsy already.
Hold on, I'll get the dreamer.
I'm so sleepy.
Yeah, that's the point.
I know. You'll be fast asleep in less than a minute.
Damien,
Yeah, Zoe?
don't leave me.
I won't.
Adam, it's alright. This man
I'll
is
be
so
right
milquetoast,
here
he
when you
won't
come
do
back.
anything wrong.
What did you say?
Even with how evil this device looks. Man, I fucking hate this little girl.
This place.
And now we are the Wii Fit trainer once more.
I need to find the girl.
I need to find the girl. Oh man, this hurts my eyes. It's so fucking bright on the screen.
You! I found her. I found April Ryan, but...
You must save her.
I don't know... Who are you? What are you?
You must save her, Zoe. Please.
Like, what's the fucking deal?
She's fine. She doesn't need to be saved.
Find April Ryan. Save her.
Save her, I'll fucking kill you. Man, this game sucks. Oh, it's convergence. All paths will cross together now, I guess. God, he looks so goofy. Oh, we in combat. Heavy. His friend won't help him. His fucking twin brother over there is just watching me cut. Not even watching anymore. I win. Is it your turn now?
Your goddess can't help you here.
I don't know. My god is fucking vouched for me right there. You didn't do shit. Oh no, he's kicking my ass. Oh man. What? I saw that swoop right through his head. And meanwhile, there's just this NPC here whom I haven't even regarded yet. Just like, yeah. They died on top of each other. The same person. They're the same person now.
No, don't hurt me, please.
Yeah, this is a main character also.
And I might spare your life.
I'll tell you anything you want. Just don't hurt me.
Who's the Scorpion?
I want to know about the one they call the Scorpion.
The Scorpion? That's just a legend.
A legend that has murdered hundreds of my people.
Hey, look, I don't know anything. I haven't hurt nobody. I'm just repeating what I've been told. I want to help you, I really do, but if you want to find this Scorpion of yours, you'll need to ask someone else, okay?
God, everywhere I go, I'm just told, go talk to someone else.
I don't know anything about...
Your life is hanging by a very thin thread.
All right. So I've had some dealings with certain people, but it's just business. Herbs, roots, potions, medicines, that's all. No weapons.
Do you know how to get in touch with these customers of yours?
If I tell you, they'll
This
have me
cowering
killed for
position
sure.
seems like it would
These
get
are not the
really
kind of people you
uncomfortable
mess
for the
around
duration
with.
of an entire conversation.
If you refuse to cooperate, I'll string you up and put a knife to your belly until either you spill your guts or your guts spill to the ground.
Look, I have no quarrel with you or your people. I'll tell you anything you want. Anything
Like
at
Metal
all.
Gear Solid 1 on the PlayStation 1.
Apostle, there's a message for you.
Just watch that game.
A rebel witch. She was using magic and she resisted arrest.
It has good
They've got her
animations.
locked up in Friar's Keep.
Where is that?
On the east side of the city. I can escort you, Apostle.
No, I will find it. I should go immediately. Maybe this witch has had dealings with the Scorpion. Take care of this one, soldier. He has valuable information that he's very generously agreed to share with us. Bring him to the tower and wait for me.
Sir!
Alright,
I must go to this prison immediately to question the witch they captured.
I'm going to the prison. My feet clip through my cape. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh, and so do my arms. This is a video game. Is that a binder?
That is an animal.
Wow!
Thinking, feeling person. It cannot be. Our teachings are clear on that matter.
Keon's just out here just like fucking these things are all garbage objects.
He looks deceptively human, but he's not. He's just a magicum. The goddess made humans. The
Just
magicums
fucking
were
saying
born with
this
the
like
earth and the sea, and they are
right in
uncanny
front of
unworthy
him.
of her light.
Oh god, that's terrible. I'm being terrible.
This is magic. I'm sure of it. Still, it feels warm enough.
If it's only tricking you, dude, magic is unclean.
Her skin is blue, but otherwise she looks like a woman. I am always told of these filthy and dangerous magicals, and yet, no, I must not doubt what I have been taught. I am not a scholar.
Just leave us be. We haven't done you or your people any harm.
For premium quality get your maritime accessories.
That's pretty good.
Everything any discerning seafarer could covet. Oh, my insignificant collection of knickknacks probably wouldn't interest a man of your
Yeah, Ruma, you're right.
tastes, good sir.
This thing, she is obviously female, a woman. Her features may not be human, but she is attractive.
Oh, he's like, feelings are awakening, but no.
She may possess beauty, but she is not human. She is an animal, and she does not walk in the light of the goddess.
My dick doesn't think for me, bye. Other people think for me.
Watch it, boy.
I can't believe you're still being held up. The supply should have left the city 2 days ago, and you with them.
Without proper authorization, there is no way for our vessel to leave harbor. If we do anything to awake suspicion...
You know, honestly, he looks pretty jovial about it.
The plan was for you to be halfway up the river already.
We leave this afternoon.
Yeah, he's got like a bit of a
Everything
grin
is
going
in
on.
order now. The soldiers will not delay us any further.
I hope you're right. Everyone's waiting for the medicines and the...
April. That girl, Zoe, I saw her. She's been taken by the Azadi.
What?
What? Where?
She just fucking got
It's
here.
that place you told me about. Friar's Keep.
I didn't
Isn't
like.
that
I
where
wasn't
the
even
Azadi
playing
taught
as
the
her when it
rebels?
happened. Did they just tell us this? They couldn't have shown us.
Do you think she's going to tell us?
Would have been easy.
I don't think so. What would she tell them? She doesn't know anything about us.
We need to help her. She has no one else.
I know. You don't have to tell me. You two get ready to leave. You can't delay the boat any longer.
What? You must be joking. When are you going to let us go on a mission again?
You already have
Oh
a
my
mission
God.
going, a very important one. If you don't bring the supplies back to the swamp, people will die. I'll see you at home, guys. Safe journey.
I don't
and
like
guard
being the
those
supply
supplies
runner,
well.
keeping people alive. That's boring.
Why is she being like this?
Because she has much on her mind.
I know, but she's always had a lot on her mind, and she hasn't been this way before. There's something going on that she's not telling us. I'm sure of it.
I don't like this guy.
It is no business of ours. And she is right. We already have a mission. Come.
Oh, I'm bored.
We need to go to the harbor.
Both of these characters
The
are
paperwork
boring.
may have been cleared by now, and we must not delay the boat any further.
Oh, hell yeah, paperwork. Just like I would love to hear.
One moment.
I am here to...
Please, a moment.
Paperwork.
Pardon me, the dust here isn't any good for my lungs. Yes, may I help you?
I represent the tower. I am told you have a prisoner.
We don't use that word here. They are our guests, until your people come to pick them up.
Okay, where's the prisoner?
I wish to speak with this prisoner.
So I see. Am I to understand that you have all the paperwork in order?
The emissary insists that I should speak with your prisoner. Now.
Well, I will never understand this blatant disregard of a proper bureaucratic process, but as you wish. Guard, if you please. she is.
she
All
is.
ready to be interviewed.
I shall be alone with her.
Oh, that sounds wrong.
No, that's not how things are done here. Local laws apply, and they are abundantly clear. During interrogations, an independent body must be present to ensure the legality of said process. And I am that independent body.
The Tower shall hear of this.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Carry on.
I represent the Tower.
Who?
The Tower. The supreme authority of the Azadi Empire in the Northlands. I am Apostle Alvane, personal envoy of the Six.
I don't know what any of that is. I don't
I'm
know
really
anything.
fond of how often you
haven't done
guys
anything.
point out how blank or bored these characters look.
Do not interrupt, please.
She's so done with this right now.
You will be transported to Sadir, our capital, at our earliest convenience, where you will be tried as a spy.
I'm not a spy.
Then what are you? A witch? You were spotted practicing magic.
I wasn't practicing anything. I just landed in a very inconvenient spot.
3 soldiers saw you materialize out of thin air in the middle of the marketplace. If you're not a witch, then how did you do that?
Someone else sent me here to Marcuria. I'm from the south. I'm not a spy, and I'm not a witch.
I see. I believe you.
Okay, I believe you now.
Maybe he will let you go. That is all I can do.
You're just going to leave me here?
Yeah.
This is not my jurisdiction. I'm sorry.
Have fun in jail. Here's my respect bow.
I take it she'll be loaded onto the next airship bound for Sadir, yes?
I don't think she is a spy. Or a witch.
Well, does your opinion make a difference? Guilty or not, they all go across the sea to be tried, do they not?
I think she should be released.
No. That's quite impossible. She's been left in my care, and in my care she shall remain until she's sent off to Sadir. Those are the laws. And here in Friar's Keep, we follow the laws to the letter.
Keon, honestly, he drinks respecting women juice like every morning.
I shall bring this
every single morning. And for lunch.
Good day then.
And for dinner.
To the tower and your mistress.
The warden of this prison. He is a true example of why women should be the ones in positions of power.
You see what I'm talking about?
The warden. Even though the prison is run by the City Watch, we keep one of our own posted here at all times. After all, these are our prisoners. He is here to assist the City Watch with...
The City Watch operates this facility, but it's used exclusively for prisoners awaiting transport to Sadir.
Stop. There we go. Great dialogue. That was not graceful. Alright. Now we're moving on, I guess. I think this is the part where he, like, passes April Ryan on the bridge, and he's like, "Do I know you?" And she's like, Something like that. Something like that's probably gonna happen soon.
It appears that someone lives here. How tragic. For a so-called civilized society to allow its citizens to be without permanent shelter.
God, even the racist is telling us that homelessness is fucked up.
Pardon me, mistress.
No point alienating anyone.
Yes?
My apologies, mistress. I'm not familiar with this city and I seek a place to get a hot meal nearby.
Well, there's a couple of really good taverns inside Old Town. I mean the Ghetto. There's this place up on Burrow Crook called the Riverwood Tavern that serves the best roasted geepa in town. It's worth checking out.
God, his
And if you
face.
head further up that way and you're in the mood for a good ale, the journey Actually, no. Forget that. It's closed.
I appreciate your help.
I like how he says I appreciate with I appreciate.
Do I know you from somewhere? You are familiar to me.
I don't think so. Who are you?
That's to show you that you're gonna be answering as him now. There's something about this game where you see people from this side profile and it's just like weird every time. on his ear right here. Oh. Anyway, I have nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah.
I'm Kian Alvane. I'm an Azadi apostle. I just arrived in the city.
Why are you telling me this?
Honestly, mistress, I'm not certain. It seemed the right thing to do. Perhaps I simply wanted to speak with someone who is not Azadi to find out what you truly think of my people.
What I think of your people?
Oh wow,
I
this is
find you
loaded.
arrogant and full of yourselves. You believe you have a right to impose your politics and religion on others. And you actually have the audacity to believe that we should be grateful for that.
Your honesty is refreshing, mistress, though I do not agree with your views.
It's not a question of agreeing or disagreeing. It's a question of facts. You invaded our lands, you imposed yourselves on
That's
us.
only your
We delivered
opinion,
you from a
April.
brutal and deadly enemy. We liberated your city. We fed your hungry and housed your homeless. We made your land safe again. Without us, you would not be here. Without us, your people would be scattered, broken, dead. Your cities would be in ruins and your temples burned to the ground. We have only done what we know to be right. We wish only for you to walk in the light of our goddess, to hear her word and to know her love. Tell me, mistress, how have we wronged you? How have we imposed on you with our charity and goodwill?
Charity and goodwill? Is that what they call a military occupation these days? Don't mistake gratitude for love, Azadi. A lot of people were grateful that you liberated Marcuria from the Tyrant hordes. Others are grateful for what you've brought with you: technology, airships, exotic goods, increased trade. And your soldiers, they've made the Northland safe against our enemies, and Marcuria's streets secure to walk at night, as long as you're human, of course. I'm embarrassed to say there are even those who are happy you've rounded up all the non-humans and stuck them in a ghetto. So sure, there are those who are grateful and those who have gained a lot from your presence here. As for the silent majority, well, who wants to rock the boat when there's food on the table, a roof over your head, and a job to pay the bills? But ask those who are no longer allowed to speak their minds, to walk the streets, or to practice their religion. What do you think they'll say?
That they
Ask
love the
a Central
goddess?
Minstrum, if you can find one, what they felt when you leveled their holiest shrine to the ground to make room for your
that they
tower.
appreciated it?
Ask those who've had their homes raided and destroyed because they weren't born human, because they practiced magic, or because they didn't worship your goddess. Ask the Domari or the Zid about being forced to relocate and live inside the walls of the ghetto.
But
while
I thought,
await
but
an
they told me they
uncertain
loved
fate.
it there.
Do you think they will sing your praises? Do you think they've bought into the whole charity and goodwill song and dance? You came here under the pretense of liberating us, but instead you've imprisoned us. You've taken our sovereignty and you've taken our faith. You're even trying to take our individuality away. You want to make us into you.
You don't want
It
that?
won't work. In the end, people won't stand for it. If you hadn't come to our lands, we might still be homeless, hunted, hungry, but we'd be free. And freedom, Azadi. Freedom is worth a lot more than you will ever know.
You have strong feelings regarding this matter.
Strong feelings?
Oh wow, that's a way to put it.
I shouldn't be talking to you. I have to go.
Wait.
I
feel that I know you.
I look forward to
That's impossible.
to
We're from
meeting you
very
in the
different
battlefield to
worlds in
debate
more ways
once
than we can
more.
possibly imagine.
Maybe I could learn about your world, and you about mine. I believe you have misjudged our intentions, but you speak with such passion and conviction. It would be wrong of me to simply dismiss you. Perhaps you could show me this ghetto from your perspective. Explain to me how your people have suffered under our rule.
You don't understand. It's impossible. And it's too late. We can't come to an understanding. We're enemies.
How can we be enemies when we have just met?
You're an idiot, dude.
I really have to go. Good luck finding a place to eat. You really should try the Riverwood Tavern in Old Town.
Just like so pleased at all times. And oh, he's gone. They couldn't bother to keep him around very long. This game. I haven't saved it in a bit. Ay, ay, ay. Not gonna lie, I don't think that conversation was all that bad, but damn, the fucking animations are like doing their damnedest to work against him.
Thought you could just ditch me, didn't you? Well, I have a surprise.
Crow, perfect. I need your help.
Oh, it's always the same old What?
I need to find someone who's locked up in that tower. You can help me.
Help you? Really? Yes. Yes, I can. What do you need?
There's a young woman in a cell somewhere in Friar's Keep. Her name's Zoe. She's got long dark hair, and she probably looks completely lost.
Sounds like someone I once knew.
Tell her that we're here to break her out, but we need her help in order to do that. Ask her to look around the cell, check the walls, the floor, the door. See if she can find a way to get out of there.
Got it. I won't let you down, April.
I'm counting on you, Crow.
Crow, you need to get better friends.
Hey! Psst, psst. Up here!
What?
He was not on the chair.
What are you?
I'm a bird. Crow's the name. At your service, etc. You're Zoe, right?
Right. How did you know?
Got a friend of yours outside. April. She sends her regards. We're breaking you out. Exciting stuff, isn't it?
You can talk.
Just noticing that, huh? Right. You're from Stark. Talking bird's a big deal for you. Trust me, it really isn't.
No?
No. Of course, most birds don't speak a human language, but bird speak is a lot more complicated. Most bird brains can't hold both, so I've specialized. The world's a lot less annoying now that I don't understand what all these birds are going on about all the time. So, what's the plan?
The plan? I don't have a plan. I thought you were breaking me out.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a messenger, see? And I don't want to get shot because of that whole messenger thing.
So what's the message?
Oh, I forgot about the message. Well, April says, she says, keep that upper lip stiff, trooper.
Really? That's what she said?
No. No, I can't remember what she said.
Oh my God.
We're breaking you out.
Shh, not so loud. They'll hear you. How do you plan to do that?
That's where you come in. April needs you to use your investigative skills. In other words, it's your move, baby.
Baby? Okay, I'll try my best.
Alright, I gotta figure this out, huh? Help me.
That's Crow. He's here with April to rescue me.
I'll wait here while you put that oversized human brain to work.
Okay, I got a door. I could just open it. No.
Hey! Hello? Open up!
What's the bloody
Yeah, I bet
racket?
talking crows would be
You're giving
contraband
me a
magic.
bloody headache.
It's so dark in here, and I'm, feeling a bit claustrophobic.
Classo? What?
I don't like enclosed spaces. Would you mind leaving the hatch open? It'll make me feel better.
Oh, yeah. Is that right? Dearie me. We can't have you feeling bad, can we? After all, this ain't jail. It's a bloody holiday resort, innit? No.
Please? I'll be very grateful.
How grateful?
Not that grateful,
sure.
dude.
How grateful do you...
Will you sing me a song?
What?
Song?
Yeah. A jingle. A ditty. A rhythmic series of
What the fuck is
musical
wrong
notes,
with this man?
like me mum used to.
I guess. I can do that. Yes. Yes, I can sing you a song. Later.
Thanks ever so much. I'll just leave the hatch open then, shall I? And I'll come back later.
Why does he have to look like this and talk like this and ask for a song?
yes.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay.
I'll wait here while you put that...
that might have been the most bizarre interaction I've seen in either of these games.
The door's bolted and locked from the outside. Even if I could reach that bolt, I wouldn't be able to lift it.
And I got nothing in my inventory. They took my cell phone. Oh, right, she doesn't come here with the stuff that she has. Can I, like, see anything else out there? No, that's it.
The door's locked and bolted from the outside.
I'm just remembering the beginning of the next game where there's a very similar situation, except it doesn't suck
I
this
don't know if this
much.
will help, but it's a start. I got the guard to leave the hatch and the door open, and I can see the bar that keeps the door bolted. It's locked, and even if I could reach it, I wouldn't be able to move it. But maybe you or April can figure something out.
Oh god, I think I gotta swap back to April to, like, get Zoe some shit.
Not so much the former. Anyways, I'll fly down and tell April. She'll know what to do, I'm sure. She's the brains of the outfit. Also the brains. I'm just the wings and the beak.
Bring back a potion of power.
Did you find her?
I did, and she's doing fine. They haven't beheaded her yet. I think. Can they reattach your head after cutting it off?
Oh.
No. Did you find anything in the cell we can use to get her out of there?
The hatch and the door's open. Zoe says the door is locked from the outside with a metal bar. There's a guard, but he's not very attentive.
Right.
No, he's just
So
really
we need
creepy.
something to take care of that bolt, and something to get rid of the guard. Any ideas?
Magic's always a good answer. You can't go wrong with magic. That's my final answer. Magic.
Magic won't work.
Yo, when he's talking, it sounds like he's got this reverberation effect going.
But potions would still work. That's chemistry, not magic.
Audrey
And
does
I know where
suck,
to get
Aruma.
potions.
Audrey
Rupert
does suck.
Clacks. Wait here, Crow.
Alrighty. I'll keep my eye on the tower in case anything, happens.
Yeah, it's like they applied the, you know, like if you were in the keep and they were reverberating shit, but whatever. Why is there a separate discrete load there? That was weird. Alright, I'm going for 8 whole more minutes because even though, like, things actually got kinda interesting, I don't really wanna, like, I'm still playing the game. And that makes me sad. But this has been much more exciting than usual, I guess. Even though I said like it's been an hour and a half, like fucking 20 minutes ago. It's been an hour and a half and nothing's happened. But I guess things have happened, kind of? Not really. People are at least learning a little bit. I'm here, I need some magic stuff. You got some magic stuff for me?
Roper Clacks, at your service.
I need a couple of potions.
You've certainly come to the right place. What do you need? A love potion?
No, he's not
Pack
in
me
this
away.
game,
Wet
but he's in the next
toes no
game.
more. Some sort of a scented lubricant?
Scented? No, I need something that can melt metal.
Iron be gone.
And something that can knock someone out cold.
Knock you out. Extra strength. Tossable or drinkable?
I guess it needs to have some range.
Excellent. One moment.
Okay. Did you just give those to me for free?
Everything a wizard, witch, or warlock may require.
Roper Clacks.
Oh, alright then.
Rehabilitated, apparently.
Oh god, yeah, I know.
About that.
Wow, so I had to go all the way back here with this slow fucking run speed to get 2 items, to go all the way back. Every time video games do this, and they're story driven, I really gotta say, guys, it's okay to handle it in cutscene and to direct the scene in such a way that it's exciting. Like, if you cut this part out, and she's like, oh, okay, and you, like, comedically, like, immediately over to him, and she's like, "Oh God, I gotta keep seeing you today." Like that would be pretty funny. But no, I just had to walk all the fucking way back to talk to him to do this again. And like, yeah, man, here I am.
I need you to do something for me, Crow. I need you to fly up there with these 2 potions. Can you do that?
That was that was no puzzle, Emily. That was just talking to someone.
Bird. Birdman. Guy Bird. Whatever. I'm that.
Okay. Take some acid. And now I have to hand them individually? Like, they couldn't have just given it as a single unit?
I come bearing gifts. April got her hands on some potions that might be of use to you. This one melts metal, apparently. Careful, you don't want to spill that on the floor, or, you know, your hands.
So I pour this on the bolt?
I guess so. What do I know? Birds don't have any use for chemistry. Then there's this one.
What's this for?
How is he, like,
It's a
handing
knockout
these
bomb.
over?
You toss it, it breaks, smoke comes out, people fall over, that sort of thing. Real popular with the kids for some reason.
Okay, for the guard. So I just toss it at his feet and he'll be knocked out. Will he get hurt?
He might wake up with a headache. Just remember that he would cut your head off without a moment's hesitation.
I mean, usually
It's a
when you
Mersnick
knock
eat
somebody
Mersnick
out
world,
and they're
baby.
standing up,
And only
there's
the
a
strongest Mersnick
pretty good
survive.
chance they'll hit their head on the way down. So you could just assume that, yes, you'll hurt the man. Alright, let's save the game. So I use the smoke bomb on the door, right? Gotta sneak over. Hey, Crow, do you have any, like, interesting
worked.
things to say?
The bolt melted like butter. That was some strong stuff.
I know. I could smell the acid all the way over here.
Now I need to take care of that creepy guard.
Remember
Glad
that, you
that she
only have
agrees
one
he's
chance.
creepy.
If you screw this up, you might end up having your head chopped off and buried in an unmarked grave.
Thanks, Crow.
Anytime, Zoe.
Alright, where the fuck is he? Oh, he's just over there. Okay, yeah, let's save the game again, just in case.
Settle down, you. And put those trousers back on. Disgraceful. If your mum could see you now, she'd be horrified. Horrified.
How far away can I use this thing? Fuck you! Jesus, did I just suffocate the man? I mean, he does look like a monster, so I don't mind. Give me your stuff. Prison key.
Oh my god. I'll go blind if I do that again.
You know, I had to, you have to do the mental gymnastics. You have to imagine that she opened that up to look inside, because that is closed. Let's peek at more people. Oh, I'm not allowed, never mind.
The guard's out cold. The bomb worked perfectly.
He'll be visiting with Lady Snooze for a few hours. Plenty of time to get out of here.
He looked like he
What
was
do I do
choking
now?
to death.
What? We're not done?
Crow, we're still inside the prison.
Right! I forgot. I guess you need to do some scouting. Get the lay of the land and find... The lay of the land! Ah! That's just unbelievably funny!
What?
The lay of the land. I never thought about that before. Wait, I gotta write this down somewhere.
Crow.
Like, does he think it's
Please try
funny
to
because it's like fucking the land, or
yeah.
like laying an
Everyone
egg?
keeps telling me that for some reason. Right.
What?
So you need to do some
Am I
scouting.
missing something here?
Try and see if there's a way out of this joint. If you come up with anything, let me know, and I'll tell April.
I think he's talking about fucking somebody. Alright, well, I'm gonna use this key, and that'll probably be the end of this. This didn't get me hating the game nearly as much as the last stream did, so that's great.
It's locked.
It's locked. We've done it.
It's open.
It's open.
It's locked. The jailer probably has the key.
I can't just use the same key? No. Okay, well I know that this is like a whole puzzle or some shit that we'll resume with next time. Thank you for joining. This was funny. It was a strange one. I don't know how much more there is. Like I would love it if the next time I ran this, if it was just like, "Oh, I finished." But who knows? Anyway, I'll talk with you all later. Have a good one. Bye. Yeah, I did save. And I'm like, the game always prompts me to fucking save when I'm done. I'll save. Even if I didn't save. It's fine. It also auto saves. It's good, Aruma. Thank you for looking out. But I can take care of myself.